Hello, hello, my lovely friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do yet another Halloween junk journal flip through, and I've called this series the retro series of Halloween junk journals. I really love these. I love them all, I have to say. But retro and vintage, especially retro and vintage Halloween, really does hold a soft spot in my heart. So, these journals have all different covers, but they are all the same on the inside. And these are all available in my Etsy shop, and I will, of course, leave a link in the description box if you're interested in checking these out on my Etsy shop. They are the same, like I said, on the inside. They have the different collage covers and backs that I did. These have 34 pages, and I believe 45 tags, and there's coffee dyed paper in here. There's a ton of paper clips with fabric on them in here. I've already put in some tabs. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna really like these. So let's, without any further ado, let's get into them. So we've got Witchy Poo here. I think she's great. Reading the fortunes from the crystal ball. Then we've got the trick-or-treaters here. Did I show you the back of this one? Sorry. I've been doing a lot of these flip through videos tonight, so I'm a little bit on automatic pilot here. Look at those masks. Oh no, these are buckets, sorry. The Halloween trick-or-treat buckets. So creepy. And then this one, the masquerade. Ooh, so creepy. Okay, so let's do this one. So this one these are combination of pages, mostly pages that I've printed. We've got pages from, a few pages from books. We've got coffee dyed pages, and we've got a music page, and I think there's a dictionary page in here. So, in the front here, I have made an envelope out of this craft wrapping paper that I found. I found it on Amazon, actually. It's quite thick. I really like it. So I just stuck that there in the front, under the belly band. And we've got a tag there. I know some people like to put pockets in the front, but I decided to do the belly band, so that way, depending on what you've got going on, you can either reduce the bulk or add to it, right? And then we've got this big tag here for journaling, and some lovely witches here on a tag for journaling there. This is a piece of cardstock that I printed out, and then we have this. Oh, hello there, Sophie. We have this altered paper clip here, and that I just stuck that at the top there. And then I really like putting these little tab. I just used a little bit of two-way tape here, and I like having these tabs that stick out at the side but also work as a bit of a page holder. Right, it keeps the page from flipping out, so I really like doing that on those. Then here's a pocket here, and I've got just a little tag here. Hey, Soph, you want to help? I don't know if, can you see her? Hang on here. Oh, there she is. Yeah, do you want to help a little bit and show Mommy's journal? Okay, that'd be fun if you would help. Then we have this tag goes here, and then we've got a little flashcard tab, and I thought I'd just leave it that way you could put it and make it into a tab however you wanted to, right? And then this is a page that I've printed here. And then this is a sticker that I put up here to write on. This is from a notebook. This is paper that I printed. This is some coffee dyed paper with the that I printed before I coffee dyed it, and I layered it up to get the impression from my coffee dye video. I think they look great in this journal. I think they look great in every journal, but tag here. And then we've got, this is some paper that I printed off, and then we've got these tags here with some rusty paper clips. I did include a bunch of rusty paper clips with this journal as well. And then we have our ancestors, and we've got one of the guest checks, again, from the coffee dye video that I stamped with some Tim Holtz stamps there. And that just sits in there with another rusty paper clip. Sophie is watching very intently. Sophie, why don't you tell the nice people about what happened today? So we were supposed to go to the VET, which Sophie HATES's with a passion. She hates going. I mean, nobody wants to go to the doctor. So we have this, they give us this sort of relaxant liquid medicine, and it's in a big fat syringe, and you have to either try and put it in their food. Sometimes Milish and I can get it just squirted into her mouth, but so we got half of the medicine in today, and it was pouring rain, and I, not thinking that she would go out in the rain, I'd left the back door open a little bit. Well, out she went. We couldn't find her for over 2 hours. And eventually I had to call the vets and tell them that we couldn't come because we couldn't find her. And then within literally 10 minutes of me calling, guess who showed up on the back porch? They know. They know. Anyways, it really wasn't a super duper serious appointment or anything. She had some little bumps on her nose, and we think she's either got some sort of allergy to something in her food, or it might be an autoimmune thing. But anyways, the medicine's working, and they just really wanted to do a follow-up, so it was quote-unquote okay that we didn't go, but she's a tricky one, I gotta tell you. And we have a little GPS thing that goes on her collar, so I know where she is at any given time, right? And it kept saying that she was in the neighbor's backyard, and every time I went into the neighbor's backyard, she wasn't there. So I don't know, it was a bit of a mystery, but she definitely got to skip out and didn't have to go to the VET today. All right. So that was our excitement for today. Eh, Soph? Never a dull moment, eh? Nope. All right, here we go. Back to the journal. So we have a black doily here and another altered paper clip here. And then here's a coffee dyed envelope that I stamped. So these will look a little bit different in each one of these journals, but again, each journal has the exact same components. There just might be some discrepancies in markings and the way that they look. Coffee dyed paper, another journal tag here, and more paper that I printed, dictionary page, paper that I printed, ledger paper, and the face of Halloween herself. I love her. And then I've got some coffee dyed fabric on this rusty paper clip here, and then I just did this little fold over tab here, and that way we could tuck in the face of Halloween. And then on this side got this amazing witch tag, journal card, sorry, there. I love her. I love that painting. It's so amazing. Then we've got the music page with little tag here. And then tucked underneath here, I have what I've been calling French fry paper. But it's sort of like that wax check paper that you would get if you went and bought or got a basket full of French fries, you know? I love the way this sounds and the way this feels. So I thought it might be kind of fun to stick some of that in there. And you guys could rip that up or glue it or whatever. Play with it however you like. And we've got a tag there. Then we've got paper that I've printed, copy blank. Boy, that's strange. I just left that blank. That almost never happens. Printed paper. We've got a tag here, or a journal card, or whatever you want to call it. And then I've got this little tiny tab here that I just left because that way I thought you could turn it into a tab, I don't know, wherever you wanted to do whatever you wanted with it. I tried not to glue too much stuff down in these journals, and all of the journals that I did this year, I really thought it would be good to not glue so much stuff in, and then that gives you a lot of flexibility and the ability to really customize the journal and make it work for you in the way that you really need it to. You know, like maybe some people like to put all their pockets maybe at the front. People might want to put all their pockets in the back. Like, it's so personal, right? So I just thought, with the exception of a few things, like some of the tabs that we had at the front, I tried not to glue too much stuff in so that you really can work with it exactly how you want to. This is more coffee dyed paper that I printed off before I copy dyed it and then layered it up so it has these really fun impressions on it. Printed paper, and here is an envelope that I printed out and a journal tag there, and then we've got this journal tag here and more printed paper. These are a couple pages that I sewed together, and some printed paper with a tag there, and a amazingly ghoulish tag here. Printed paper, and we've got some cardstock here that I've printed for some journaling on the back, and a little journal tag there. This here is another altered paper clip. And then I have this amazing vintage paper from the Netherlands that my friend Aniek sent me in one of her Happy Mails. And I think it looks perfectly creepy there, underneath like that. Oops, what's on that? Oh yeah, we've got our voodoo doll. It's not Halloween without a voodoo doll. Printed papers, and then in the middle we have our vintage black cat, right, Soph? Because cats rule. That's right, cats rule. We got printed paper. We've got, so these are, I left it as one card. So you could either journal on the back, or if you wanted to, cut these out, and again, then you could use these as little tabs. Or you could cut it in half and just keep one side. Again, whatever floats your boat, right? Whatever floats your boat. So then we've got the black doily, another black doily there. And I was just using the paper clips a little bit down, a little bit further from the center because of the elastic there. And then we've got our tag here, printed paper here. Tag with a little tab there, and then we've got our ghostly gals, or curious creatures here. I love these ladies. So you can journal on the back, or you could cut them out. Again, whatever you desire. And some more of the printed papers. The other side of the coffee dyed paper. This is some scrapbook paper, and I just folded it over with the little tag there, and then I put in here a sheet of lined writing paper. So you could use that to journal, of course. Duh. Because it's a journal. Or you could use it for your Happy Mail, for your pen pals. And then got all kinds of printed paper back here. Green, the other part of the green ledger paper. Here's some paper for journaling there and a journal tag here. Then I've got another bigger journal card, journal tag. Coffee dyed, the other part of the coffee dyed paper. So really my thought process with these was to try and find that balance between giving you a really interesting journal with lots of interesting blank pages, because really the whole thing is that you want to create your own work and your own art in these, and at the same time providing you with some really fun ephemera that you might not have access to. So we've got a little tuck spot there. This is just a piece of paper to journal on. And then we've got our pom-poms at the back. I mean, who doesn't love pom-poms? Oh my God. I love pom-poms. Hello! And then we've got a little poem, Spirits of the Dead, back here. This is on cardstock. And then, yeah. So that's it. That is what I'm calling the vintage, the retro Halloween soft cover junk journals. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out and spending this time with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, until the next video, speak kindly to yourselves and happy journaling. Bye, everybody.